The Vandals were an East Germanic tribe, or group of tribes, who were first heard of in southern Poland, but later moved around Europe, establishing kingdoms in Spain and later North Africa in the 5th century. The Vandals are believed to have migrated from southern Scandinavia to the area between the lower Oder and Vistula rivers during the 2nd century BC, and to have settled in Silesia from around 120 BC. They are associated with the Przeworsk culture and were possibly the same people as the Lugi, expanding into Dacia during the Marcomannic Wars and to Pannonia during the crisis of the 3rd century. The Vandals were confined to Pannonia by the Goths around 330 AD, where they received permission to settle by Constantine the Great. Around 400 the Vandals were pushed westwards again, this time by the Huns, crossing the Rhine into Gaul along with other tribes in 406. In 409, the Vandals crossed the Pyrenees into the Iberian Peninsula, where their main groups, the Hasdingi and the Silingi, settled in Galaretia and Boeotia respectively. After the Visigoths invaded Iberia, the Iranian Alans and Silingi Vandals voluntarily subjected to the rule of Hasdingian leader Gundric, who was pushed from Galaretia to Boeotia by a Roman Suebi coalition in 419. In 429, under King Genseric, the Vandals entered North Africa. By 439 they established a kingdom which included the Roman province of Africa as well as Sicily, Corsica, Sardinia, Malta and the Balearic Islands. They fended off several Roman attempts to recapture the African province, and sacked the city of Rome in 455. Their kingdom collapsed in the Vandalic War of 533–4, in which Justinian I managed to reconquer the province for the Eastern Roman Empire. Renaissance and early modern writers characterized the Vandals as barbarians, sacking and looting Rome. This led to the use of the term vandalism to describe any senseless destruction, particularly the barbarian defacing of artwork. However, modern historians tend to regard the Vandals during the transitional period from late antiquity to the early Middle Ages as perpetuators, not destroyers, of Roman culture. The name of the Vandals has often been connected to that of Vendel, the name of a province in Upperland, Sweden, which is also eponymous of the Vendel period of Swedish prehistory, corresponding to the late Germanic Iron Age leading up to the Viking Age. The connection would be that Vendel is the original homeland of the Vandals prior to the migration period, and retains their tribal name as a toponym. The etymology of the name may be related to a Germanic verb *wand, to wander. The Germanic mythological figure of Aura Vandal, shining wanderer, dawn wanderer, evening star, or shining Vandal, is reported as one of the Germanic Dioscuri. Much has forwarded the theory that the tribal name Vandal reflects worship of Aura Vandal or the Dioscuri, probably involving an origin myth that the Vandalic kings were descended from Aura Vandal. Some medieval authors applied the ethnonym Vandals to Slavs, Venetia, Wends, Lusatians or Poles. It was once thought that the Slovenes were the descendants of the Vandals, but this is not the view of modern scholars.